Hello everyone, it's Chloe from Apollo Health Therapy. I thought whilst we are all at home, I would do a quick training session on giving a life-saving drug, adrenaline. Adrenaline comes in two formats, in adult sizes and a shorter size, which I don't actually have here, but an amount. And they come in Jext and they also come in EpiPen. The reason that we have the two different types is purely because EpiPen is like the Apple of the iPhone world, and this guy came in second. There was another one, Emerald, but as you can see it's missing, and that is because it's actually been recalled. It's been failing and it hasn't been able to give the adrenaline to people. If you are ever in a situation where you need to give one of these, they both do the same job. They are just made by different companies. I cannot stress that enough. You also must carry two of these on you at all times. So when you actually get these, they come in a 2-pack. Do not let the pharmacist only give you one. Do not let your doctor only give you one. You must have two. Yes, they have expiry dates normally on the sides. On this one, because it's a trainer, you can't actually see it. I think you can see it more on the Jext one there. They would have a best before date on the box, and they also have a lot number. These numbers are really important because if you want to set up an emergency reminder that when your pen is about to expire, you need to make a contact with your pharmacist or your doctor to get another one, they will need this number to put into your mobile phone, into the reminder, so that it knows when it's going to run out. It is a liquid form, so when the expiry dates of these actually come, they aren't as effective. I personally would still probably give it a try, but I cannot say that they're not as effective if it was still fully in date. So it's really important to keep them up to date. As I said, keep them on at all times. Do not keep one in reception and keep another one on your office. Do not keep one in the classroom and one with the student nurse or the normal nurse or whoever's going to be holding on to it for the day. It needs to be on that person at all times. Anytime you use these, a ambulance must be called. Even if the person recovers, they still must come. Let the ambulance personnel decide what they will do from there. When you deliver one of these, the best way to deliver it is through the person's clothing. If you can get to their skin, that's fantastic, but sometimes it's just not possible. That is the reason that the needles in these ends are quite big in the reality. These ones are trainer pens, so there won't be any pain or anything when you deliver these. They both deliver adrenaline. That is what is in this section here. They both have a top end here. The idea is, as it says on the package in there, so even if you forget, this should help you. And I understand that when it's an actual situation, it can be a bit scary, but I cannot stress how important it is to help somebody have this. Always get the person to either sit down so you can get to the side of the leg, or maybe even get them to lie down, because to be honest, when one of these things goes in, it may get them to drop to the floor anyway, just through the fact it's stress and everything else going on. The idea that you actually use it is to aim it into the side of the leg where this trouser line is. If you were wearing jeans, there's always a bit of a line across here. We do it into this part of the leg, and whether that's an adult, child or a baby, you always deliver it into that side because it tends to be the biggest part on any shape or size of person. Also, it allows the time for the adrenaline to get into the system and start reversing all maybe the redness, maybe they get blotching, maybe they get welts, maybe their throat is starting to close over, but it allows the right amount of time for that to happen. I cannot say how much Pulp Fiction annoys me where the lady goes in and puts the adrenaline straight into the heart. That would probably kill somebody straight out, because adrenaline actually speeds up the system, and if it was to do that, it would probably send that heart off into a rhythm and basically stop. So it's so important to only give the drug into the thigh part of the leg. When you deliver one of these, you always take the top off, and as it says on there, you hold it against the leg. Now this one actually clicks, should click, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That is to allow, if there was a drug in here, to go through into that skin, give a bit of a rub, and that is the pen done. Always give the pen to the ambulance people and let them get rid of it. It also allows them to know how much adrenaline has already been given. If after 10 minutes the person is not feeling any better, actually you can see that they're getting worse, then you must give a second pen. That is why it's so important to have them together. You can also do the same with the jacks. It's the same, the lid comes off. And I'm a bit unfortunate this training session that I actually are going to have to do it on that side. Again, there is no actual needle going into my leg. This is a training pen, as it states, for training purposes only. Again, hold it against the skin for 10 seconds, take it away, give a bit of a rub, and they should start to feel a lot better. That is how quick it is to save a life. And any other questions you may have about it, please contact the relevant people that actually sell them, or you can contact myself. It is a scary situation, but you may be the only person that can help, and it's so important to do it. As it says, dial 999 and state that they're having anaphylaxis problem, and you will get help to you as soon as possible. Love you lots and all stay safe.